Hey MindFuel fam, it's Leticia with MindFuel in Motion. It's time for a quick journey into the world of mindfulness. No special gear needed. You are already equipped. Ready to infuse just these few moments with good intention? Let's begin. Hello everyone and welcome to today's MindFuel Moment. So we are going to be doing some movement, meditation, and some quick journaling during today's practice. So make sure if you have your me time journal or any notebook or journal that you're working with, go ahead and have that nearby, and we're going to dive right in. So today's practice is about opening, expanding, and connecting with the heart. A lot of us are leading our life in this logical part of ourselves, using the mind to make a lot of decisions. And definitely we are smart beings and we have a lot of knowledge. But truly, when we have our heart open and expanded and actually listening to the way our heart is guiding and leading us, we definitely are always being guided to our truth and what we are supposed to, do in this lifetime. So the more we work with opening and expanding and connecting with our heart space, the more we allow ourselves to be led to the things that are meant for us. So we're going to do a short practice to expand and open and connect with the heart space today. So we're going to start with a couple movements, and this first one is really fun. I want you to just embrace all of these different movements and allow them to be healthy challenges for you, because when we inflict a little bit of challenge on ourselves, this really allows us to push ourselves to grow and evolve. And of course, when life hands over the challenges that it always will, then we are also able to handle those challenges and obstacles a little bit more easily. So I say that to say, because now we're going to dive in and do our first movement. So we're going to put our arms straight out in front of us. And with our arms straight out in front of us, we're going to hold this position and we're going to open and close our hands. So it'll look like this. So just opening and closing our hands. And the really cool part about this movement is that when we are doing this, we are starting to ignite energy that is traveling from our hands, through our arms, to our shoulders, right into this heart space. So go ahead and continue to do this. And now I want you to close your eyes and really get in to the movement. And just allow yourself to embrace maybe the challenge that's starting to come up, if it's in your shoulders or the arms or the hands, opening and closing. And like I said, allow yourself to really be aware that this is a healthy challenge, but also be aware if the body is in some sort of pain due to an injury or something that's happened. Please always listen to your body. And if your mind is talking to you, right, and saying, this is hard, let's stop doing this, let's put our arms down, but the body isn't in pain or isn't injured, then can we push through and kind of quiet the mind and say, no, I'm going to keep going because I want to enjoy the full effects that this brings in this moment, but also the full effects that I will receive when this movement is done. And we are almost there, just 15 more seconds. And I'll be counting us down to 1 very soon. And when we get there, we're going to keep our arms straight out and our hands back open and take a deep breath in. And we're going to retain the breath. We'll just do 1 round. So we're almost there for a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up your hands, take a deep breath in. And then we just hold that breath at the top for 3, 2, 1. Release the breath. Keep the eyes closed and bring those hands back to your knees or your lap. And just enjoy for a few seconds any shifts and changes that you are already starting to feel with that first practice. Maybe you're feeling some tingling in the hands, arms, maybe even a little bit of sensation in the back. Take note of any shifts that are happening mentally and emotionally, as well as physically. And we'll take a deep breath in Deep breath out, and we'll open our eyes. And we're prepared now for our final movement, which is going to be a seated cat-cow. So keeping with our theme to open and expand and connect with our heart space, we're going to put our hands on our knees or our shins, whatever is comfortable and accessible to you today. And we're going to practice inhaling and exhaling through the nose. So we're going to do this with the movement. So every time we expand the heart, we're going to look up as we breathe in. And every time we round the back is when we breathe out. As you can see, I'm doing it through the nose. So it'll look like this. And you can choose today if you want to go a little bit slower, more sensual, or maybe you want to pick up the pace and get a little bit more breath work, a little bit more faster pace so you can give yourself some energy and really make this a little bit more of a workout for yourself. So you get to choose. So go ahead and get into position and we'll begin. Feel free to close your eyes and go inward, connecting body, mind, and breath. And if this too is getting challenging, allow yourself to keep going. We want to always listen to the body and be aware, is the body talking to us or is the mind? And know that we're not going to be here for long. And remind yourself of how good it's going to feel continuing this movement and getting to the end very soon. Only 15 more seconds. So really pick up the pace. If you feel called to, go a little bit faster. And this time when I count you down to 1, we're going to do 3 rounds of taking deep breaths in and retaining the breath at the top. So we're almost there now for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to your neutral state and take a deep breath in. And we hold the breath at the top, squeezing the abs, squeezing the spine, retaining the breath for 3, 2, 1. Gently just release the breath all the way out of the body. 2 more rounds now. Take a deep breath in. And as you hold the breath, retaining at the top, just gently squeeze the abs and the spine just a little bit, holding that breath a little bit longer for 3, 2, 1. Good job. Release the breath fully out of the body. And for our final round, take a deep breath in. And we hold and retain, gently squeezing the spine at the top. You're almost there for 3, 2, 1. And now gently release the breath fully out of the body. And once the breath is fully released, just allow the breath to take over and go back to its natural ebb and flow. You can just let it go now. Let it go back to its natural state. And all you need to do now is just enjoy the effects of these 2 heart expanding movements. And with our eyes closed, we'll gently transition right into our meditation. And for today's meditation, I'm going to invite you to repeat 2 mantras. So every time you breathe in, you'll repeat, I am aware of my heart. And every time you breathe out, you'll repeat, I smile at my heart. Again, taking a deep breath in, repeating, I am aware of my heart. And as you take a gentle release of the breath, you just repeat, I smile at my heart. And just repeating this inside your mind, I'll leave you to yourself to do just a few rounds of this practice. Allow yourself to go within, focusing on the words and focusing on the breath as it comes in the body and leaves the body. Go ahead and start to gently wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, maybe rub the palms together, maybe do some neck rolls, just to let your body and mind know that you're gently coming out of this meditation practice and taking a deep breath in. And as we take a deep breath out, you'll gently open your eyes and bring yourself back to the space. And for our final practice, we'll go into our journaling. So if you have your me time journal, go ahead and grab that now, or any notebook or journal of your choosing. If you want to learn more about the me time journal, there's more information in the description below. And so for today's journaling prompt, we're just going to focus on gratitude, which is an amazing practice that I recommend doing daily, because this really helps us to expand and open our heart and be aware of all the abundance and wealth and prosperity that's in and around us every single day. So I'll leave up this journal prompt. I am grateful for about 30 seconds, and feel free to list out all the things you are grateful for in this moment, or even focus on just maybe one thing that comes to mind that you really want to just be thankful and grateful for that you are experiencing today in this moment. So 30 seconds, enjoy. All right, friends, time is up, and you know that you can always continue your journaling practice if you have a little bit more time. If you have to take off and start or continue your day, then go ahead and put your journal down and know that you did amazing today showing up for yourself. You should be so proud. I know I'm very proud of you, and I can't wait to see you back here tomorrow for another new MindFuel Moment video. I'll see you then. Namaste. If you liked that MindFuel moment, then check out the description below to learn how you can bring more mindfulness to the workplace and your home with our Me Time Journal and workshop experiences. And make sure to click subscribe so you get all new videos daily.